Right, hello guys, and welcome to the pilot episode of The Joy of Skinning. Now, I'm joined by a guest. You've probably seen his name floating around my Copper Petrobras series, also known as Stiggy.
Hello.
Your chair just squeaks for you. I set a challenge. Basically, I've been skinning cars since the mid-2000s, and I thought I'd do a video about it because, you know, it's not that complicated, I wouldn't say. I mean, if you don't know what you're doing, if you're just starting out skinning, it can get a bit confusing and stuff, but after a while you do get used to it. And I set myself and Stiggy here a challenge to paint a replica of this rally car. Now, I did say this to Stiggy as well, that we won't be adding, or we could just add different number plates because, you know, trying to find the decals and logos of, say, Patterson or Pioneer can be a bit of a pain in the arse, especially because they're older logos anyway. So the number box will be different. On mine it will anyway. Stiggy will probably do the authentic version. But yeah, we're going to see who can get the most authentic looking Fiat Uno. That should be quite fun. How long have you been skinning for?
Well, how hard can it be?
Don't say that!
I've been skinning for about 6 years now.
Oh, okay then.
Probably even longer than that.
And you will get to know Stiggy's sound box very, very well. He has a very good sound box with a load of no U's on it.
No, you.
There you go. Right then, so let's get started. How long does it usually take for you to skin a car, by average?
It depends on how complicated it is. I reckon this car, probably about an hour.
Yeah, I would say I'm a bit more of a perfectionist, so I have to have everything lined up exact, so it'd probably take me about an hour to 2 hours-ish. But what I've done, I have pre-downloaded all the logos needed, so say Pirelli and Oleo Fiat and Totip. So that has made life a little bit easier because I don't think people want to watch me go through bloody Google Chrome to try and find these things, especially with older logos as well, because I had problems with a car I was painting for a GTR2 Super Touring mod, and I was trying to find the K2 logo, and all that would come up were pictures of the Queen's face. So yeah, I didn't have much luck with that. But at the end, I will show the different versions between mine and Stiggy's car, and we'll see whose is best. So
Let's just say I'm not as well prepared.
No, this was like sprung onto you about, what, an hour ago?
Yeah.
You'll be fine, you'll be fine.
Just doing my usual thing with searching for logos mid-skinning.
Oh, I hate doing that. It's like, you go through half of the skin, and then you find a logo that you completely forgot, and you're like, shit.
I was lucky enough, I found the eBay listing where this model car is getting sold.
Yeah.
So I've got all the angles here. That's going to be a big help. You've even got one of it on its side.
Why?
I mean, if I'm purchasing a model car, I want to see what it looks like on its side.
Well, granted. That's a bit of a weird orange.
Oh, apparently this car's from the Netherlands, according to the country code on the license plate.
Oh, fair enough. I thought it was something like Italy or something
I
similar.
thought it'd have to be Italian with the colour scheme.
Well, yeah. That is a bit too thick, she said. Where is this? No, wrong one. Make it a little bit. Just make it a little bit thinner. Ooh.
Oh, we started already. I
Yeah, it started.
didn't even get a chance to use the countdown.
1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's go, 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 go!
Absolutely perfect. Good old Murray Walker. If you don't know who Murray Walker is, you're probably dead. Or just been living under a rock for your entire life.
No, my goodness!
FOM are gonna flag this video now for copyright infringement.
Oh, I got it. I got the sound clips off YouTube,
Oh, fair enough.
so it should be right.
Right, is that too thick? They are still too thick. I'm doing very well. Now, people are gonna, who skin, you know, for a career, I guess people do actually skin for money and all that guff, but they're probably looking at this and think, oh my god, he's doing this all ass about face and everything else, but yeah, this is just how I skin, this is how I do things. So if I'm doing it wrong, then sorry, not sorry, I guess. Oh, excuse me. Right. We want to shrink this down. How big is it on there? Not that big. It's about there. Would you call yourself a professional skinner, or you just do it for the shits and giggles?
I'd do it for the shits and giggles. Call myself a pleb, probably.
I wonder if you could actually
Just
make...
do it for a bit of fun.
Well, I wonder if you could actually make this as a lucrative business, you know. Because I know some people do, because they paint skins and what have you for, like, NASCAR teams and all that lot, but... I don't know.
Yeah, I see a few people who charge for skins.
On the black market.
A lot of it's just for requests for league racing.
Yeah. Well, I know I need to do one for the moving chicane. He wanted a skin done for LMP1 car for his iRacing. I keep wanting to call it iRenting because you're not actually, you don't actually own the game, you're just renting it, leasing it off the company. But yeah, I need to do that. It's quite a simple skin, so it won't take me too long to do. Now you will see me doing this quite a lot, zooming in and out, because I'm trying to get the actual graphic lined up with the graph. So if you get motion sickness, then I do apologise. The thing is as well with these skins is that the graph or the wireframe, it doesn't add up on both sides. Sometimes they can be a bit off, and that's exactly the problem I'm facing here, because this is way off. And there should be a line going across and there isn't. So that's going down across there. So that should be similar on that one.
Oh, that line does not reach all the way to the front guard.
That should be 2 across. Yes, it is. Now that should be lined up.
Sounds like you're doing the crossword.
It does, doesn't it? Oh, 5 down. 5 down. What's this word?
Know you.
Yeah, know you.
That'd be 3 down, never mind.
Yeah. That's Uno
I guess
backwards.
it'd just be no then.
Yeah, no. I don't talk to myself that often, only if I'm really messing things up, and then I say to myself how stupid I am. But, oh, no, what am I doing? Go back there. Yeah, it's another thing I do as well. If I'm moving logos up, also another thing, if you want to move logos a lot quicker than if you're zoomed in, just zoom out the picture and it speeds up the page. It's a pain in the ass to just wait for it to just go boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that should be the same on that side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything needs to be absolutely symmetrical. No, that is like that. Right there. I wanted to duplicate the layer, not rasterize it, but oh well. What's done is done.
An awkward moment when I'm not sure that the dark green line is meant to be there, or it's just the decals faded.
Yeah, I'm having the same problem. I don't know if it's the right colour that I've got because of the quality of the picture. I mean, I could use real life photo references, but they're all different. So it does look like it's been sat on a shelf for about 50 years. It's just yellow and discoloured and everything else. So I'm just using a darker carrot orange and a darker green.
Well, I can help you here. I've found a sort of template for a model decal kit,
Alright.
and I'm using that for my colour matching.
Ew. I've lost me bloody thing. Ah, that's that's why I didn't see him going past, because he was underneath the other layers. So I didn't actually notice he went under the stripes. I would say personally to anyone who wants to start skinning, give it a go. It is very therapeutic. Because a skin could take a couple of hours, but it is well worth it when you can sit back and think, oh wow, I made this. I made this. So what's the longest time you've taken on a skin? Oh, I think Stiggy's disappeared.
Sorry, I just had the mic on mute.
Ah, no worries. So yeah, what's the longest you've taken on a single skin?
Not really sure. There's some skins that I sort of get stuck on at a point and then come back to them later on.
Alright.
When I did a few skin packs, I did that. I'd probably say about 6 hours.
Oh.
For the most complicated ones I've done.
I think the most complicated one I'd done was the Taipan BMW M3. That took me 12 hours to do.
Ouch.
Because the skin is just bloody awful. But yeah, it came out alright in the end.
Yeah, I tend to avoid any skins that I think are going to be too difficult.
Nah, I need a good challenge. Right, what else do we have? Logo-wise. That one's next. Which goes by the bottom door.
Well, that's not good. I've just realised I've instead of duplicating, I've just moved the the stripes. That's never a good sign.
No, I've done that. That's what I did earlier. It's like, okay, duplicate layer. Now you can move them. And now I've moved the whole bloody thing over. That's what I did on Rhino skin. I was doing the stripes, trying to line them up, and I realised I moved everything about 45 degrees.
I just remember, as Bob Ross would say, there's no such thing as a mistake, it's just a happy accident.
Just a happy little accident. Absolutely, good old Bob. Okay, so now we need colour picker. Good thing that the text on the side, the Sinudyne and the Savara, is just literally Arial font, so they're incredibly easy to do.
In before we get some design nerd in the chat and says, "Oh, well, that's Helvetica."
It looks Arial to me, damn it. Okay.
Alright, I'll start on the bonnet stripes now, I think.
Christ, you're on bonnet stripes already?
I've just done the roof and one side. Haven't bothered with any of the logos yet, other than the main toe tip ones that fit in with the stripes. Yeah, I have to say my workflow is a bit all over the place here.
Yeah, mine's not any better. I'm having trouble with this Arial bloody... Actually, it might even be Impact. No, it won't be Impact. It's definitely Arial.
It's not a meme. It won't be Impact.
Oh, I've actually put up too low as well. Silly me. Do you ever find as well as like you think there's a skin that's like, oh yeah, it looks really, really simple, and then when you start doing it, you think, shit, what the hell have I done? I'm having this issue with this one, because I think, oh yeah, it looks really simple, and then you find out, no, actually it isn't.
Yeah, I've had that with some before. I think it's mainly stuff where you think you can do it because it looks easier than there's logos you cannot find, and
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you have to paint them by hand, and oh
yeah. I bet you had that problem with any of the BTCC Super Tourers that you did.
I only had it with the 1990 Ford RS500s. There was one which was just pure yellow, and all of the logos that were on it were from companies that do not exist anymore. So of course the logos just didn't exist. So I had to try and zoom in on an incredibly small 640 by 480 picture, so everything was all pixelated to hell, and actually paint them by using vectors, and it was such a pain in the ass. But it looks alright in the end. Oh yeah, I see what you mean about the darker green line in the middle. I think that is literally just where the things are faded, because you don't get them on the rest of the car.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's a sticker thing, I'm guessing, because I've cheated a bit and I've looked at pictures of the real car, and it does not seem to be on that.
No. Okay, what to do now? Oh, excuse me. I think the pain in the ass is going to be the bonnet, because of the triangular parts.
Yeah, I've just done mine. It mightn't exactly be accurate, but it looks decent for just a 5-minute hack job. Alright, I might export this and see how it looks in game now.
Okay. We want just below. I want to make it just a bit smaller. Just a few little crisscross strokes. Nice, okay. So, right, so the number box should be around this area. So, that will be Oh, about there-ish, I would say. And now, drum roll. Brrr. Oh, actually, how far does that go down? So that goes to there. Yes, I do talk to myself while I'm doing this because I'm stupid. So say about there. We want white. More in the middle. Right there.
Well, now it's time for the most fun part of making a skin, doing the VH file.
Oh god. I just copy the other ones that are already in the
Yeah,
game.
that's the easiest way to do it.
Yeah.
Just make sure you don't accidentally cut rather than copy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I've done it before.
Yeah, looking back on it, I did actually cut number 16 because I was using it for mine that I'd done, and I forgot to paste it back in because I'm a clever clogs.
At least you're not like that one guy who just decided to base his livery off my VH file and run it in a league.
Really? Jesus.
Yeah, so he was running my car on my end, and I would have been in his team car.
Bloody hell.
And let's just say it wasn't a team I'd have wanted to represent either.
Cheeky swine.
Well, I have not named the file correctly. That's always handy.
Don't worry, you're absolutely whooping my ass at the moment. I'm only still doing the one side. I haven't even started on the roof yet. Nice. Okay.
The roof's pretty easy. All you just need to do is take your stripes from the side,
Yeah, and just
duplicate 'em on
enlarge
the
them.
roof, and Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Savara. That's not big.
I think it's time to mute Automobilista, otherwise I'll get sick of that one song. That does get annoying after a while. Usually I just chuck some music on in the background. It's the best way to kill time when skinning.
Yeah, I usually have either music playing or Ashen's, his Twitch streams, and just have them playing on in the background.
Hello.
Cheapo.
For those who do not know, that was an attempt at the Ashen's food special intro.
Yeah. Bloody hell! Are we still doing these?
And if you haven't watched Ashen's, go and watch Ashen's. He's great.
Yeah, absolutely. I always binge watch his Poundland special, especially his Christmas ones where he rips a head off a dog. Not a real dog. Don't start coming in with, oh, I can hear you saying, hey, dog. No, he didn't. It was a toy dog, and it was fucking hilarious. Okay. I think we gotta finish painting. No, not yet. Okay. So, what do we want to do now is... right. This is going to be the pain in the backside. So that one, and that one, and that one, I do believe, yes. Right, now we need to duplicate these layers. Layers. Yes, skinning is just like cake.
Onions have layers.
Onions have layers. Augers have layers.
Yes, we've got a rather appropriate shade of green for that as well.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Right, we want horizontal. Good.
Alright, it's logo time, I think.
Ooh. Now I'm starting to panic because you're in front of me now. Right now,
Actually, it's not logo time. I lied. It is shorten up this little stripe time because that number box won't fit there.
Right, no, that's the wrong one. There he is.
And I've realised that after I've duplicated it to the other side.
They just bloody hate that when it happens.
We are well prepared here.
Oh, of course.
Well, Mushy might be, I'm certainly not.
Oh, I ain't bloody well prepared. Christ, if I was well prepared, I'd be in front of you by now. I'm still zooming in and out, giving people headaches and God knows what else. Seasickness.
You've got the video to manage. I've just I just have to talk. I mean, that's difficult enough.
Think of me then, trying to, especially when I'm recording videos, trying to think of something interesting to talk about. It's not good. Because I'm very monotonous. I just end up repeating myself and re-record, not fade away. Re-record, not fade away. $10 points to anyone who gets that reference. And if you get that reference, then yeah, you're old.
I mean, does that mean we have to do the old BASF cassette livery next? Oh boy, that'll take a few hours.
Oh, good God, won't it just? We'll just have, like, the interior of the Sistine Chapel or whatever it is, the Michelangelo. Yeah, we'll just do that out of vectors. Right. So that is... I believe that is the sides done. Both sides are done, excluding the number boxes, because I will get to that later. But now we want to focus on the roof. So, scroll down. Do you name your layers?
No. I probably should, because I'd hate to go back to these in a couple of years' time if I ever had to edit them.
Yeah, I don't name any of my layers, so I have to keep turning them off and turning them back on again just to find out where the actual layers I've selected are. Ah, there they are. And it can get a bit annoying, especially if you haven't named a layer and you end up accidentally deleting said layer, thinking that it was useless, which I've also done many times.
Okay, so these number boxes is literally just a white rectangle with a light blue stroke. Alright, now I guess I have to get the Pioneer logo just to get the light blue from it.
I found the Pioneer logo, I just couldn't find the Patterson one, and that was really bugging me, so I'm like, nah, I ain't doing it. I refuse. That'll do, pig, that'll do. Aye. Now, you'll notice on my screen here is that the graph, I try and line up everything, symmetrical to the graph, so it has to be central. but sometimes the graph might be a little bit off, or the wireframe. So if you're doing, say, stripes that are going across the car and down the front here and the rear, they will be off because it doesn't line up. The gridding doesn't line up at all. So you have to do minuscule adjustments, which takes forever, by loading the car into the game and then just zooming in as far as you can, seeing where the little details are, and then moving everything pixel by pixel. And that's what I did with the skin I did for Rhino. And it took about 2 hours. Because, yeah, it was a pain in the padded arse. And again, you see where the grid doesn't line up because you have just one stripe there, but it goes all the way across. This one, it doesn't. It dips down on one side, so it puts it off a little tiny bit, so you can't line it up as you would like. See, it does it there as well. So, in that case, line it up with that one, which should be about there. Zoom out. Yeah, that'll do. I don't care. And you have little horses on the back. Luckily, I found a little silhouette graph that I could use. So you want to lock. And just paint. Like so. This is your bravery test. Zoop. It's not perfect, but it will do. No one's going to really look at the roof anyway, so...
Not unless you're the guy with the model who's got it on its side.
Yeah, he just tracks me down and said, hey, you didn't do it correctly. Guessing... right there. Yeah, that looks alright. That looks good. Okay. Now what do we have to do? Now the hard part, the bloody bonnet. Yay. Remind me why I decided to do this again?
Because it's fun.
Oh yeah.
It's therapeutic.
Yeah, therapeutic. Yeah, oh yeah, I did say that, didn't I? Yes, it is therapeutic. Mm-hmm. What have I done? Okay, so... triangles. Triangles, triangles. Do we have any triangles? No. So we're going to have to make some. Free transform.
Oh yes, attempting to find the Patterson logo. That's going to end well.
Yeah, that I couldn't find it at all. I found a load of other Pattersons, but not the one I wanted. So, like a good sport, I gave up. Oop. Oh.
Well, I'm going to cheat with the Patterson logo. I'm not going to use that.
Oh, what are you going to use instead?
I'm going to use the logo of the team
Oh, fair enough.
instead.
Rightio. Okay. Now we want to move this by 20. No, not that much. Say 10 degrees. No, not even that much. 05. Yep, that seems to work. Just gotta make sure to line up now with the edge. So, oh, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. 5 will do. Oh, God, burping a lot today. Got the old windy pops. Let me do the same again. Duplicate layer, please. And rinse and repeat. Excelente. And now what we need to do is duplicate the layer again, but make it white. Oh, isn't this exciting? Like so. Now, just got to try and duplicate these and turn them around the right way so they're not in the way. Vertical. Oh, yeah, that does work. Nice. It's not exactly perfect, but again, it'll do. This isn't a race of any sort. I just need to line up the lines for the bonnet. Which should be good.
Time to grab what I think is my most used logo in skinning.
What's that?
That would be the Pirelli logo.
Ah, yeah, good old Pirelli. Now, there is a trick that I do. If you're doing like the white line around the front of the bonnet, what I tend to do is use the, what is it called? The ellipse tool. And because the car is literally central into the picture, you can stretch it out to either side and it will snap. Then what you do is just do the free transform and just decrease it by percentage, and it will be completely central and you won't have a skew-if paint job, in theory. Some templates, they aren't so lucky and they're just a complete mess. So let's bring it down a little bit more. Like so. Now we just need to put it underneath everything else. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. What's that? Did I use? What's that one? Da, da. Should go under there. Okay, you're almost done. So we need the good old Savara added to whoever he is. There he is. Now there is one issue that when you have too many bloody layers, a damn program seems to want to just lock up on you. So, yeah, have fun with that. Because it will happen. And then it will crash, and you'll lose all your data. So that is central to that. Just back there. Now we need to find a bloody tooltip thing again. Okay, right, now some logos that we haven't used yet, which are, if I can find them, Magneti Marelli, I believe that's how it's pronounced anyway. So like Milli Vanilli. Okay, so he's not that big. What was the name of the team anyway? It was Jolly Club, wasn't it?
Yeah, Jolly Club, that was them. Also very well known for running the Lancia 037.
Ah, really? Okay.
As well as the Delta Integrale in the Group A era.
Ah, what a glorious car that was. That is definitely my all-time favourite car, is the Integrale.
Oh yeah, sensational car.
Mm.
I was always an Escort Cosy man, though. It's my favourite Group A car.
I don't know what my favourite Group A would be. Yeah, I would think the Cosy as well, especially in the pilot colours.
Oh yeah, the old Malcolm Wilson Michelin Pilot car. That was a cracking livery.
Oh yeah, I used to have a season review of the 1992 British Rally Championship, and yeah, it didn't do very well. I don't think, did it? It did have a few hiccups during the year.
I don't think I ever actually watched any of it rallying. I just always remember seeing the livery. Probably reading car books.
Some people in the new generation are going to be, what's a book? What does reading books mean? I guarantee that's what it will be in about 10 years. Old technology.
Oh, it's hard to beat a lie-in with a good book. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. Too bloody true. Okay, just 2 more logos to go. 3 more logos to go, actually. Getting ahead of myself. Ah, the bonnet pins are in the way. Oh well. I don't care. I have no cares. Look. Yeah. Oh no, it's just these 2 to go. Mine's not going to be perfect because I have to put the bloody Momo bonnet ones above the pins for the bonnet. So it's going to be slightly off kilter, but I don't care.
Yeah, I don't expect this to end up being perfect since we are using the Generation 2 Uno instead of the Generation 1 car.
Yeah, that's true.
We probably should have picked the other Uno that's in the game.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well. Like, well.
Now this will fit in well with the skins that we have been doing.
Yeah. Yeah, myself and Stiggy, we've actually just been painting skins all bloody night. At the moment, it's 20 past 10 in the morning, and I've been up since, well, hours and hours just painting these bloody things for the online stream that Rick's going to be doing on Saturday. So just painting everyone's car and just having a blast, drinking a few beers and stuff. And that, besides the number plate, looks like a finished car. Can't tell if there's anything on the front bumper, but...
Oh wow, you must have really got ahead of me then. You finished?
No, because you were spending time doing the number box.
Oh, you
So
haven't done the number box yet?
No, I've just left a blank space at the moment. So everything else is there apart from... I do believe after seeing some of the other versions of the car, there's like Michelin logos on the bumper at the back.
Yeah, it wouldn't be Michelin logos if we've got Pirelli on it though.
No,
Can't have clashing tyre sponsors on.
Oh yeah,
the other version.
Yeah, what was a mistake someone did? Had Dunlop on something, wasn't it? Michelin and Dunlop, I think.
Oh yeah, they had Dunlop tyres on their car, but they had Michelin logos.
Yeah. Oh, what a day that was. What a day to be alive. Right, let me at least put the box in there. She said. And it's is it blue? Yes, it is. So we want that blue. Oh, actually, we don't want that one at all. That one. That shouldn't be that big. Perfect. Perfect. And we will... Nope, I don't. Again, highlighted the wrong layer and then moved it down. and duplicate instead of raster. I'm doing very well. Right, so it's literally just a box within a box. We can do this. Like so.
Oh, good. That's nice and easy for the front bumper. It's just black plastic.
Oh, was it?
And the rear bumper as well.
Fair dinkum then. Oh wait, so the rear bumper is black.
Both. By the look
Oh,
of it.
they're white. The bumpers are white on my little model.
Oh, you must have a different version then.
No, they are black. I am completely and utterly stupid. I should go back to Specsavers and get some new glasses. The hell am I talking about? And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why NASCAR teams don't want me to paint their cars.
I've seen NASCAR liveries. I think you've done a better job than them. Some of them.
Yeah,
Jimmy Johnson's one this year isn't fantastic, and Kevin Harvick's isn't great either.
What is the thing with the faces on the front?
Oh, the Corey LaJoy card. Not getting that one. Getting the thought process there. I guess people on Reddit might find it funny, and they're sort of going with that.
I thought it was literally a joke until I seen the photo of them putting the wrap on there of the actual face. I was like, oh my god. That's what it's going to be in the end. It is literally going to be like the movie Cars. Okay, Patterson. I am not going to bother with. Actually, that's too big. It's way too big. Let us just modify this a little bit. Is slightly off on one side. There we go. That is still off, actually, by quite a ways. Yeah, I've made that way too big, haven't I? Oh, I am stupid. Where is the rectangle that I need to change? Oh. A little bit more. Okay. That was my mistake. He's taller. He's right at 2. That as well, like that. What would you say the font was for the 262 number?
Yeah, I just took a guess at that. I had a variant of Helvetica, I think.
I think I got that font as well.
I don't think it's 100% accurate, but that was just the first guess I had, and it looked close enough.
Actually, I don't have that font. I have Hercules. No, that's definitely not it. No.
I'm not sure what to do with the rear of this car, because I've had a bit more of a poke around, and it appears there's two different versions of this. There's the one you found with the yellow wheels, and the one I'd found with the silver wheels. Apparently, they've got different license plates.
Yeah, and the other one that I found, the actual real photo of it, had Michelin on the bumper. So I don't know what the hell they were doing there.
Yeah, I've got the same photo that you were looking at.
That looks similar.
I think the toy makers might have only had the license to Pirelli.
Yeah, seems like it. So it's gonna have to be this one. Oh. Deselect the font first. Again, the font isn't perfect, but oh well. We have to suffice with what we've got. Yeah, that looks good. Cool. And Momo logo. Yeah, I do need to move them. They are too big.
Oh, I nearly forgot about the horses.
How could you forget about the little horses?
I mean, racehorse silhouette clip art search.
Yeah.
That should be done pretty easily.
Yeah, that's what I had to do. But I am done. It is done. It's finished. It's complete, I believe. Let me just double check. Pirelli's on there. Everything looks fine. Apart from, again, Patterson, because that logo is pretty much going to be impossible to find because of the age of the model and the car. So, yeah, there we go. Everything is on the right layer. Let's just remove the wireframe where we can get a better look at the car as a whole. And there we go. Not too bad, if I do say so myself. Oh, no, actually, I'm not done yet. Because I need to do the bumpers. That'd be rather silly of me if I didn't. So back on with the wireframe, back on with you. This one as well. These two things here, they're the mirrors, so you don't want to worry about them. Just purely the bumper. Purely the bumper. This is going to be a bravery test. Zoop. And if you haven't fallen asleep yet, congratulations. If you've made it this far in the video, again, congratulations.
This has to be about an hour by now, at least.
Yeah, I would say so. Let me check with a jump cut. Hour and 18 minutes.
Oh, geez, that's longer than I expected.
Yeah. But no, there we go. I am finished. The car is complete. Let me just tab.
And honestly, you would not believe this, but I've finished at exactly the same time.
Wow. That is awesome. But you went into the game and got a screenshot. I haven't done that yet, so I'll have to poke.
I haven't got a screenshot yet.
So I'll have to go in and grab a screenshot as well. No doubt Stiggy's is going to be a lot better than mine because he's just better in general and doing these things. But there we go. I didn't put anything. What did you put on the boot lid?
I put the license plate on the boot lid.
Oh, I didn't even do that. Too lazy. So it's just white. It's just plain white for me. See, little details like that Stiggy can do. Me, I just think sod it, and I don't. But
I have not exactly finished yet. I just want to increase the size of this number plate a bit.
And we're back. How is it going?
Yeah, good. I've just taken the screenshots. They should have come through on Discord by now.
Awesome. I will splice them in at the end of the video. So yeah, that was perfect timing. So I think we're equal on that one. And yeah, is there anything you would like to add before we wrap it up?
No, it was just a good fun challenge. Thanks for the idea, Mushy.
No, it's just a good laugh. And if you have any questions at all about skinning or you want to get started into skinning, just leave me a comment on the video itself and we'll point you in the right directions. Like I said, starting with it is quite difficult and it's a bit daunting to think, oh god, I need to paint this, and especially programs like Photoshop can be a bit complex as well, but once you get used to it, you'll just fly through it like I've just done here, so, and like Stiggy's just done, so yeah, it's all practice like everything, like artwork. It's all practice. Practice makes perfect. So yeah. So any last words to the lovely viewers, or one of them?
Thanks for watching. Hope you had an enjoyable time. Hope you enjoyed as much as I did.
Yeah, awesome. Right, thank you very much, Stiggy, for coming on. And
no worries.
Yeah, we'll probably do this again at some point. If people want to see more, then we'll probably do another challenge. So thank you very much for watching, and take care.